Smart Postpaid. Enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
Shakey's Thin Crust, now with more cheese. Then, incredibly cheesier.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
For our last match of the day, Green goes up against Blue one more time. Welcome back to Shakey Super League. This is Quick Set, brought to us by Smart. I am Micah Bueg still with Jong Panerio and Richie Cordero. At kanina nga, for our first match of the day ay nanalo ang UE Lady Warriors, wherein they swept the UP Fighting Maroons, making them our 7th placers. And in just a while, the Ateneo de Manila University will go up against the College of St. Benilde. Ngayon naman, tingnan natin ang ating super plays from our semis matchup last week.
Pendon goes to work.
Easy point for Pendon as she had the single blocker right in front of her, giving her a lot of opportunity to really place that ball properly.
Taking charge of this sequence as well. Lapot from the back row, and she finishes this third set.
I wish nakita din ng ating volleyball fans yung ngiti dito ng coaching staff after the finish coming from Chef Lapot.
22-17. Good sharp serve from Miranda. Yung combination play ni Bella Belen.
It's so breathtaking when it comes to the attacks coming from Bella Belen. Almost a miscommunication there, and a gift for UST. Tertito with a bit of stare down.
Perdido putting a period in that hit. Trying to finish this first set against the Lady Spikers. Another chance for National U. Solomon!
Ball is still alive here.
What a save there! Is third time the charm for National U. Solomon! It's good! Wow, what a sequence! FEU fought tooth and nail, especially in this last point. But Alyssa Solomon was unstoppable here in set number 4.
2 match point save here for the Golden Tigresses. Lunag, they go to Canino. Right on the line, on the corner.
And DLSU will go to the finals.
Kapitana Angel Canino making sure na sila ang pupunta sa finals.
At talaga namang kitang-kita kung ganong ka-intense ang lahat ng matchup dito sa Shakey Super League. So make sure na pumunta kayo dito sa Rizal Memorial Coliseum on November 22 para sa Game 1 of the finals between the NU Lady Bulldogs and the DLSU Lady Spikers. For sure, this is another matchup to watch out for. And of course, we would like to invite all of you to avail the Shakey Super League bundle. It is now available in 3 types: SSL 999, SSL Classic and SSL Gold. Whether you're craving pizza, mojos, or pasta, there's a bundle for every appetite. And it gets even better. Classic and Gold bundles now come with a Shakey Super Card for even more perks and discounts. So order your bundle today, enjoy the game, and make it a win-win with Shakey's. You can catch the Shakey Super League Preseason Championship live on the Smart LiveStream App, free and open to all networks. Also live on Smart Sports and Puso, Pilipinas. You can also watch on Shakey Super League Facebook page and on TV at Solar Sports Channel 70 on Sky Cable, Channel 59 on Cable Link in Metro Manila, and live on Digital Free TV in Mega Manila, DDT, Channel 21. Who do you think will emerge victorious for today and will be our fifth placers? Will it be the Ateneo Blue Eagles or will it be the Benilde Lady Blazers?
We'll go to the finals.
NU, their third straight finals appearance. It's gonna be a rematch of the 2022 Shakey Super League finals.
As we can see on your screen, the pillar of offense here for the Blue Eagles, Lian De Guzman, will be in a very good mission here contra, of course, CSB's here Borromeo, of course, your new player here, but performing as if she is not a rookie here on the side of Benilde. We have here the classification match for fifth place, Ateneo Blue Eagles contra CSB Lady Blazers. Good evening to all of our valuable fans. It's still John Panerio alongside with me, our beautiful ladies, Richie Cordero, and of course, Mikey Abweg on the court side. Richie, what are your thoughts considering that this squad's coming up a very convincing victory, and for sure, they will carry that momentum after the win?
Well, the glory of success has come to both of our teams in their previous games, playing excellent volleyball. Now, the challenge for today's game is that they continue to elevate their game and further end their run here in the Shakey Super League on a high note.
Definitely. Let's see who can elevate their game since this is their last match here in Shakey Super League. As you can see here, they made it in our top 8. They faced the other squad in the top of the standing during the quarterfinals. They may fall short entering the top 4, but I must say here for CSB and Ateneo, they're in good position of showcasing their sport and talent here in Shakey Super League. And right now, let's see the final ranking since we are already on the tail end of our competition.
Now, for 8th place, we have the University of the Philippines, and for 7th, we have the University of the East. So this game will be determining on who will be the 5th and 6th place, if it will be Ateneo victorious or CSB.
Exactly, though we still have to find out who will be our bronze medal and gold medal next week. And right now, let's see naman the performance of Ateneo Blue Eagles during their classification match contra UE.
Well, it was a breakout moment and breakout victory for the Blue Eagles, ending their previous game as their best performance this season. A very memorable attacking performance from all of their spikers, activated by, of course, their setter Fujimoto. You see that they had 52 attack points and also a great display of service aces that gave them that well-deserved victory.
And despite Ateneo giving away 21 3-point zito for UE, they still appear to be victorious contra the Lady Warriors. And of course, the smart player, the best player during that time, of course, their opposite hitter, not the tallest of an opposite hitter, but really performing well. We have Giselle Tsunashima.
Now, with all of the stars that shined in the previous game, Tsunashima shined the brightest with 11 points from that attack line that destroyed the defensive line of the UE Lady Maroons.
Well, good point there, Richie. Shining brightest just when you needed her the most, Shunashima. But right now, let's see naman the performance of the Lady Blazers during their classification match contra UP.
Now, CSB had a strong straight set victory against the Fighting Maroons as they produced 40 attack points while UP only having 32, taking advantage of also the momentum freely given to them from the errors committed by UP, as you can see in the numbers on the screen, while also having 3 service aces that helped them gain that win.
And of course, here for the Lady Blazers, they're a champion team in the NCAA, but one player really shining bright here, of course, Katarig performing big time, the silent operator of the CSB Lady Blazers.
Now, Katarig stays highly relevant in the top scorers for the Lady Blazers, leading her team not only in performance but also vocally as one of the key players for the Lady Blazers.
Glidel Katarig, of course, the cornerstone, one of the cornerstones there, not only for CSB's offense, but defense as well. But right now, if we have a very good matchup to see here in this match, Richie, that is the setters, the playmaker, the player who will orchestrate the offense, Fujimoto and Basarte contra UE12 excellent sets, and for CSB contra UP with 10.
We have 2 very veteran setters that really know how to be crafty when it comes to activating their spikers. Now, it's up to them to really give full confidence to the spikers this game, especially because it is a neck-to-neck match between the skill levels that will be displayed just in a few moments.
And especially that here for both squads, we have a very good floor defense. So I think it will be an easy job, a challenging job for the setters to set up a play and to create an offense for the squads. And it doesn't matter how you start this match or this tournament, but it's really ending strong and you want this victory on your last match. But right now, let's take a look muna at Ateneo contra CSB under previous performances here in Shakey Super League.
Now, for the 2022 Shakey Super League Preseason Championship, we see that Ateneo finished 5th, while on the next year, they finished 7th. So still on the 5 to 7, 7th place for Ateneo, while for CSB, you see them finishing 11th in their first preseason championship here in the Shakey Super League, but bouncing back the next year as they finished 5th.
Well, I must say that Ateneo and CSB, Richie, they're really equally matched. I'm really so excited to see the execution and who will come out victorious here in this match. So again, we have this matchup of our setters, Basarte and Fujimoto. It's really up with the spikers to actually to have a very good conversion on that good set ng mga setters natin.
You will go to the finals. And you, their 3rd straight finals appearance. It's gonna be a rematch of the 2022 Shakey Super League finals.
And their second libero at number 5, Pyong Getigan. And now let's meet the squad from the Ateneo de Manila University Blue Eagles. Starting with their team captain, number 16, Lian Marie de Guzman. First libero, number 19, Fiona Arroyo. Number 5, Catherine Shane Cortez. Number 7, Sofia Beatriz Buena. Number 8, Ivana Sulit. Number 9, Takako Fujimoto. Number 10, Jennifer De Los Santos. Number 11, Giselle May Tsunashima. Number 12, Gian Isabel Chuatico. Number 13, Angela Celia. Number 14, Kiara Maide. Number 15, Alexa Marie Montoro. Number 24, Sofia Nisperos. And their second libero at number 22, Isabel Hugo. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting our officials for match number 56. First referee, Mr. Choi Bukin. Our second referee, Mr. Ibarra San Gabriel. It's now time to meet our starters from both teams. First, from the Ateneo de Manila University Blue Eagles. Let's call on to court team captain and outside hitter number 16, Lian Marie de Guzman. Another outside hitter number 7, Sofia Beatriz Buena. Middle blocker number 8, Ivana Sulit. Setter number 9, Takako Fujimoto. Opposite hitter number 11, Giselle May Tsunashima. Middle blocker number 14, Alexis Kiara Miner. And their starting libero at number 19, Fiona Arroyo. Head coach for the Ateneo de Manila University is Mr. Sergio Veloso. And now let's meet the starters for their challengers across the net, the De La Salle College of St. Benilde Lady Blazers. Let's call on to court setter number 1, Chen Basarte. Opposite hitter number 9, Aya Dinsei. Outside hitter number 10, Micah Go. Middle blocker number 18, Christy Undangan. Outside hitter number 19, Lenny Borromeo. Middle blocker number 21, Samantha Nudasco. And their starting libero and team captain number 17, Jessa Doro. Head coach for the De La Salle College of St. Benilde Lady Blazers is Mr. Jerry Yee. It's the Ateneo Blue Eagles and the...
And this is the match for the 5th place Ateneo Blue Eagles contra CSB Lady Blazers. And familiar cornerstones here for the Blue Eagles of Pasha, Miner, Fujimoto setting up the offense. Buena, Tsunashima, and Sulit will surely be amazing here in the starting lineup. Meanwhile, for CSB, usual pillars here for the Lady Blazers, Micah Gondo, Lasco, Basarte, Lenny Borromeo, Densing, and of course, Undangan Manning, the middle dito for the Lady Blazers. And this set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken emojis now. You know what, Richie? These both squads have produced familiar faces that become, a household name in Philippine volleyball. And right now, we are on the search. And who will follow that footsteps
Well, you're talking about familiar faces right in our screens as Minor actually scores the first point for the Ateneo Blue Eagles.
Definitely in Minor, of course. She once was part of the national team, as well as here Sam Nolasco getting an invite, of course, to be part of our national team. So this is also a very good match-up.
A lot of veterans coming from both of our squads, but this time Tsunashima remains to be victorious as she continues her performance here in the first set.
But here comes Coach Jerry G's little challenge.
Oh, an early challenge, yes.
To see if there is a block touch. And itong Ateneo ngayon, Richie, they'll be facing still a green squad, but different Lasallian school. It is, of course, Lady Blazers.
But I think that Coach Jerry, his program ever since, actually, I was young when I first saw Coach Jerry coaching Hope Academy. So sina Descheng, Dorog, and sina Isa Molde pa yun. And I think he's doing such a good job establishing his program here for Benilde. But first, that block touch challenge called by Coach Jerry is successful. So that point.
Well, thank you for that story, Richie. And yes, Coach Jerry, he has this proven track records of winning championships, of holding and honing great players. At nabanggit mo nga ito sila Descheng. But meanwhile dito, with the revamp and streaking program of Ateneo, will try to deny that, not with that running Sam Nolasco.
You know, Sam Nolasco has been such a name to watch out for when it comes to the Lady Blazers.
And with that height and with her might, definitely she'll be a force here for the Lady Blazers as Basarte will serve as Tsunashima, Fujimoto, Tulian de Guzman. Nobody's home for the Lady Blazers.
De Guzman, she had such an outstanding performance in the two games that they played, of course, against LaSalle and against the UE Lady Warriors. So I think it's really time for her to take that opportunity to shine because she has been so consistent in her previous games.
Exactly, and I think she still embody Richie, the one big fight of Ateneo of not giving up, and Dian de Guzman, perfect as a team captain here for the Blue Eagles.
But just like that, Sam Nolasco just continuing her performance here.
As the former NCAA MVP Micah Go will serve here. Good pass coming from Lian de Guzman. Minor now on board for Ateneo.
Sagutan din tayo dito ng mga spiker. We see so many spikers being activated, and this time it was Minor.
And that smart power play was brought to you by Smart Power. All 99 load now. Minor now with that familiar jump serve. Easily picked up. Lenny Borromeo denied. Pupuntahan. Tsunashima, no entry!
Good effort there, but this time it was Borromeo. Oh, Sam Nolasco or Borromeo.
And this block is brought to you by Very Fair Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. And how about the 3 points of the Lady Blazers, Richie? Galing lahat yan dito kay Sam Nolasco.
And so, such a well-decorated player itong si Nolasco. But this time, Ivana Sulit introduces her name in this ball game as she scores her first point in today's game.
Tama ka dyan. Fujimoto, sulit na sulit ang pag-set dito kay Ivana Sulit on board for Ateneo.
That ball will sail out. And in the previous game, Fujimoto was named the MVP. Actually, I covered that game as well, and she was able to really excellently distribute and activate all of her spikers effectively. So the confidence that that gives the spikers, and that really shows in today's game as they are playing very lightly.
And that what really excites me the most here, Richie, because for CSB and for Ateneo, they have this firepower players, and it's really up to the setters to distribute that ball really well.
Exactly, and of course, CSB as well, who is really doing a good job. Actually, the energy they have inside the court, ang galaw nila sa loob ng court. So I think that's something we have to look out for, especially when they start getting that momentum on their court.
And yeah, you're talking about the energy, the adrenaline. It really radiates. And if you're watching live here in Rizal Memorial Coliseum, you really can feel the energy that these players have. And meanwhile, Ateneo, lamang lang dito ang isa. Good serve. But this time, Maikago sa likod. Fujimoto. Liang Guzman. And Maikago. Benny Borromeo again. Handangan ready on the free ball. Liang Guzman breaking down the wall.
Perfectly set up by Fujimoto. De Guzman just puts her full trust in her setter to give her that perfect setup for that attack.
And of course, here for CSB, they have a very good coverage. How about that excellent coverage si Maikago? They just really need to have an efficient attacks on their end. But meanwhile, here Ateneo up by 2. Not a very good of a pass. This will be an easy one.
Good adjustment though from Benilde, and the presence of mind is present here for Ondangan as she gets and guards that net for her team.
Exactly, Rich. And there's really a lot of matchup. You have the setters, and of course the middle blockers,
And
the
the
outside.
wing spikers as well.
That is in. And
Ivan.
Ivana Sulit.
Just finding a sweet spot on the sides of the court. Very difficult to read those types of attacks.
Ivana Sulit here lead us our first technical timeout.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
Shakey's Thin Crust, now with more cheese. Then, incredibly cheesier.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Powerall. All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Welcome back to the Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. Still leading the charge for the Blue Eagles is no other than senior setter Tax Fujimoto. Earlier, Tax was feeling sentimental when she brought up how this game is her last in the Shakey Super League. So she definitely wants to make this count. Kaya naman ay gagawin niya nga daw talaga lahat for today. Meanwhile, looking back on their journey as a Blue Eagle, she shared with me how different it was, especially during the pandemic where all teams were unknown. But now with the help of preseason tournaments like this, kilala na nga daw nila ang kalaban nila. Adding to that, she also mentioned the importance of being exposed in leagues because it really is a different feeling playing inside the court. And now for her one last dance here in the Shakey Super League, Tax offers this game for the team, the Ateneo community, and the fans. And surely she will give it her best shot. Jong and Richie?
Lots of emotions there coming from Tax Fujimoto. And of course, we've seen her grow so much in the seasons, of course, from 2022 until now. And I think it's so beautiful that she really gets those experiences, as she mentioned.
Certainly, but meanwhile, I think somebody will be called a violation here. Yes, this point will be given here for CSB, and you're talking about Tax Fujimoto. How about the pressure for Fujimoto? Richie, imagine the footsteps na hinalo at yung legacy na kailangan ipa-hold dito ni Tax Fujimoto. From Jen Ferrer to Gia Morado to Dina Wong, all are UAAP best setters. Imagine the pressure that Fujimoto has right now.
You know, pressure will always be there, but when we see Tax Fujimoto and the growth that she's had in the previous years, it does not show in the way she plays. And I think that she's making all of her ates and seniors just proud. So more to see for her. More to see coming from her and the next leagues that she will have to be in.
And we talk about the footsteps on the legacy. And yeah, meanwhile here, the former NCAA MVP Micah go on board here for the Lady Blazers. And how about dito naman for the Lady Blazers? For Basarte, Janelle Cheng, of course, from Benilde. But meanwhile dito, the Lady Blazers scoring another point.
You know, I think that the Lady Blazers have established their basics so well that you can really command their services as well as their service reception when it comes to basics.
The technicalities here for the Lady Blazers, but meanwhile, this will be an easy one as the former MVP denied.
Guarded by the net and denied by the Blue Eagles. Micah Go needs to be more crafty and varying her attacks.
Well, let's see, after the block, surely Micah Go will try to outsmart the blockers of Ateneo. But here, meanwhile, another error for Ateneo. As the former NCAA MVP will serve here. And Maikago, if there is one, the heart and soul of the Lady Blazers, she may be restricted physically because she came from an injury, but you cannot deny the heart and soul of a Maikago na kayang gawin sa kanyang personal.
You know, I agree. When you get injured, most of the time people think that it's actually the physical, physical challenges, but more often than not, it really is the mental toughness that you get coming from the experiences that you've had in those injuries.
And I think for Maikago, she just need to remember who she was. She was an MVP as champion. And meanwhile, salitan lang tayo ng error dito for both squads. And here comes Sam Nolasco, of course, leaving the legacy of NCAA Finals MVP Janet Panaga, also middle blocker. But meanwhile, Buena, not to the delight of Coach Sergio. Tsunashima catches the line.
Blazing through the net, Giselle Tsunashima finding that sweet spot in zone number 2, cross-court hit.
And this spike is brought by Potato Corner Rolls Best Flavored Fries. Order now. Leno Bermeo, good pass. Christy Hondangan, buhay pa rin ang bola. Pupuntahan, Rayatin Singh, Lian D. Guzman, this will be an easy one. Frustrated Coach Sergio, but this time buhay pa rin Richie.
Ateneo may need to collect themselves and establish their positions first. Medyo nagkakagulo na dito sila.
Long rally, Lenny Borromeo on that attack.
Better movement from Ateneo.
This time, on a broken play, Lenny Borromeo, not yet, says Ateneo. Sophie Buena, that is out.
Great adjustments coming from both of the teams, but Buena just using the hands of the blockers to get that point. You see that she had 2 blockers ready to defend her as she really stops the ball for that ball to sail out.
Good point, Richie. And you know, sometimes if the defense is really there, you just really need to outsmart the defense. But here comes Maikago, grabe, as if CSB has to libero this time, but that is out. A timeout will be called here for the Lady Blazers. Let's listen in.
Diba? May usapan na tayo, binigay ko na sa inyo.
Yes, coach. Yes, coach.
Tapos ayaw nyo. Gaganyan kayo, kakaba-kaba. Imbis na maikli lang, ilalakas pa.
And that huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
Very little words coming from Coach Jerry and a bit of disappointment coming from the things that he's seeing inside of the court. So I think the essence of Coach Jerry is that he doesn't really give instruction that directly, and he gives so much trust in his players to na sila na magdiskarte para sa sarili nila.
Well, let's see if these players can translate that instruction na bigyan ni Coach Jerry. But there, another violation will be called here on the side of Ateneo. Saria Dinsing serving here for CSB. Good pass.
First ball.
And right now, Basarte, pupuntahan Lenny Borromeo. Oh!
Miscommunication there from Sulit. Lucky shot also from Borromeo using the net. You know, in volleyball, the net is really either your enemy or your best friend. Just depends what side you're on.
But here Ateneo, not a good pass, so they really need to work on their passing. As Basarte will try to go to a running Cristo Ondangan. So Buena will try again. Leno Bermeo now. This time, Cristi Ondangan.
Ondangan just dunking that ball straight to the floor.
And this goal play is brought to you by R&D Melty Order Now. And I think here at Ateneo, no movement from them. And, well, invariable until such time that you hear a whistle. Well, kailangan tuloy pa rin laro.
And you saw our first referee was actually assuring Ateneo that there was a touch ball.
But good response there coming from the running Ivana Sulit. Here comes Sofia Buena. Low contact on the serve.
Rocky Borromeo now on the deck to serve.
Fujimoto kayo pupunta.
Beautiful setup
Wow!
coming from Tax Fujimoto, and an even more beautiful finish from the team captain Lian de Guzman.
You can see the Richie.
From the other side of the court, she was still able to do that effortlessly. Second technical timeout, 16 Ateneo, 15 CSB.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
You can never really question the firepower and the skills of these squads. And it's really up with who can actually execute better and who can minimize their errors. As right now, Ivana Sulit with 3 points already. As Rene Borromeo on that good pass. Maika go. Fujimoto. That will be out.
Easy point for the Lady Blazers as Ondangan will be serving for her squad.
And Christy Ondangan now. Back-to-back error here. And since we are already halfway through ending our first set, so every point here right now really matters. And you really cannot afford to give away free point to your opponent. Just try to cue another error here.
Back-to-back errors here from both of our teams, but they are still warming up. It's still the first set, so a lot of adjustments will come in the next sets. Basarte now on the service line, which means she has 3 spikers, 3 options.
Full rotation here for CSB, but De Guzman again.
Great adjustment coming from Lian de Guzman. Given that that set was actually really near and high from Tax Fujimoto, it was a difficult setup, but she was still able to make a way where it's most effective for her team.
And I really like how Lian de Guzman transforms. She's, you know, inside the court, she looks like a very fierce kind of player, but, you know, personally, a very soft-spoken player. But right now here, CSB.
You know, CSB doing a good job activating and actually producing more plays in the latter parts of the set.
And right now, all of the players inside the court already have a point.
Attack error from Giselle Tsunashima. It's actually a bit difficult when you're in the opposite side of the court and you're a left-handed spiker and you do a cross-court hit and you try to make those angle shots.
But well, let's see. Well, Tsunashima really very confident that it really targets the line. But let's see on the replay. Well, this time, we're already on the tail end of our first set. And our second stringer must have been really preparing. But on the replay, let's see if it catches the line.
Malayo.
Malayo, it's way to the outside.
Ball will stay with CSB.
And Micah Go will try to destroy the service reception here of the Blue Eagles. Lian de Guzman, good pass, I must say. Tsunashima on the redemption!
This time effective, Giselle Tsunashima. Bouncing back from that previous error and actually finding an empty spot on the side of the Lady Blazers.
And that's how you do it. You know, you need to shake off, you need to forget that error and bounce back big time. And that's what Tsunashima did.
Yeah, the game will go continue to go on. This time, Rocky Borromeo.
Well, this spike is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavor fries. Order now.
Now we see a bright future here for Borromeo of the Lady Blazers.
Good serve coming from Sam Nolasco. Fujimoto now to Sophie Buena.
A chance here for the Ateneo Blue Eagles.
What will be the play? Pinalikan dito, Sophie Buena.
Easy point here coming from the Lady Blazers. An umbrella block from Dinsing. There was no way that ball was gonna go to the side of their court.
Kita mo, payong na payong yung block down ni Rhea Dinsing. And Ateneo will be calling a timeout. Listen in.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. If you feel it's ball, hit here. No matter, no problem. Okay. Try to do Meribas. You wait, quick, gets ball high, and you can use this. And this now, with this mirror now, this mirror is not so big. 21 is out, okay? And pay attention to do a counter-attack and hit this ball too, in the attack too. Okay, pay attention. Only take a good balance, you can see this, okay? But remember, you need to adjust. I told you, long distance, you need to adjust this, okay? Pay attention. Okay, let's go, let's go.
Powered by Smart 5G.
Lots of instruction there coming from Coach Serio, but I think one point is to take advantage of the time that Sam Nolasco, number 21, is actually outside of the court. So given that she's one of the key players and actually the one who leads the team when it comes to the performance, they really have to take advantage and take it one step at a time, especially with breaking the momentum of CSB in that service error.
Well, good point, Richie. Especially that here for Ateneo, they have smaller blockers in front of them. But I think here, Coach Serio, substitution.
4-2 substitution here from Coach Serio.
I think that is to warm up their second stringers for the second set.
And it's actually also to have a setter in the back line. That means you have 3 spikers in front. Usually a strategy that coaches use so that you will always have a stronger front line.
3 attackers. And J-Lo mistimed that one.
Coach Serio seemed to be very frustrated if you can't see it on the screens. But those crucial moments, especially pag pinasok ka, kailangan mo talaga mag-deliver. Doesn't matter if you come from the bench. You really have to start strong. Good coverage coming from Benilde.
And this time, another opportunity here for Ivana Sulit. Another opportunity again for Ateneo as Cortez will go to J-Lo, redeeming herself back.
Redeeming is the perfect word coming from that error. J-Lo de los Santos really showing up for that attack, and Cortez actually giving that confidence back to her players, and that's something that you have to give credit to our setters, is that trust is being given back to the attackers, especially if you want them to remain confident and produce the kinds of attacks that you want.
But of course, these setters really know their spikers, Richie, and you don't want your teammate, to forget and to shake off that error, but it will be challenged.
There's a challenge on the call. All in bola by the CSB Lady Blazers.
Well, this is the first time that Coach Jerry will use one of her challenges here contra Ateneo. Crucial time because both squad tied at 22. And also an opportunity for them to take a rest, to compose themselves. Oh yeah. It's really in. It's so in here for Ateneo.
And the challenge of CSB is unsuccessful.
So that gives Coach Jerry just one challenge left. But I guess it's also time to also break the momentum that Ateneo might be getting, especially because the score is now 22 apiece.
That is 2 consecutive points here for Ateneo. So Micah Go, ganda ng pasa
Good
ni Micah
first
Go.
ball. And that's how easy it is. Like very textbook volleyball that it always has to start with that perfect pass and the really good setup to really activate your spikers, especially Borromeo, who's really just preparing to gain those points.
And that's what you really get if you have a good pass. Meanwhile here, Lian de Guzman adjusting and scoring here for Ateneo.
Even falling on the floor, you see how much effort Lian de Guzman puts in every opportunity that she gets to spike that ball.
And of course, you really need to lead by example. And Lian de Guzman responding right away just when you needed her the most.
Serving for Philippines,
And Montoro now will be your service and defense specialist here for Ateneo. Good serve, Micah Go. We rarely see that one. Micah Go missing that first ball. Cortez to
Perfect hit from Miner. Those are the highly anticipated moments coming from your middle spikers to be activated when you have that free ball given to you.
And this cool play is brought to you by R&B Melty Order now. And how can you stop that if you have a good pass? Why not go to Alexi Miner? Definitely.
But to break that momentum, another service error committed here.
Extended first set here. As Ateneo.
A while ago, Coach Serio said 21 is not in play, but now Samantha Nolasco is definitely someone you would want to watch out for, especially now that it's 24-24. J-Lo de los Santos finding such a perfect spot to place her attack.
That is a picture-perfect spike coming from J-Lo. How about that angle?
And you see her not fully following through, but her clip, with the use of her wrist to really just clip that ball and place it properly is such an advantage for her. Because I think she's mastered that skill.
And I think J-Lo and Cortez right now already tested the waters for the second set. And here, Coach Serio bringing back his starters.
Yes, especially because Fujimoto will now be in the back line as well. So 3 spikers once again for Ateneo.
Let's see now, Lian de Guzman, of course! And a point for Ateneo!
Beautiful end for set number 1. Lian de Guzman just smartly deceiving everybody in the Lady Blazers side, dropping that ball right in the middle, ending this set and remaining victorious for now. Score is 26, Ateneo and CSB 24. We'll be right back.
There's nothing like winning the game. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like Shakey's. With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
And that is our campaign for next year. Approved!
Shakey's, Shakey's, Shakey's!
Pa-deliver tayo!
Happy? Get super happy delivery with Shakey's Super App. Free delivery. Exclusive deals. If it's late, it's free. Get super happy delivery with Shakey's Super App.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
The Shakey Super League bundle is now available in 3 types, SSL 999, SSL Classic, and SSL Gold. Whether you're craving pizza, mojos, or pasta, there's a bundle for every appetite. And it gets even better. Classic and Gold bundles now come with a Shakey Super Card for even more perks and discounts. So order your bundle today, enjoy the game, and make it a win-win with Shakey's. Well, during the first set, Richie, extended first set agad. You know, everybody's showing their greatness, giving us their talent in sport. And I must say that it's really Ateneo on firepower, but CSB also giving us a good game.
Both teams just remained intense all throughout this set, ending that set 26-24. First set going to Ateneo with 19 attacks and only 8 coming from CSB, so they may need to still look for those activated spikers, while we have CSB leading in 2 blocks, while 1 for Ateneo and 1 service ace for CSB. And medyo madami din dito ang errors, kaya naman dumikit ang ating scores. CSB having 6 while 13 errors coming from Ateneo in set number 1.
This set is brought to you by Shakey's Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. And this is the challenge, Richie, now for Ateneo, for the second stringers to minimize their errors. And for CSB naman to contain that errors to 6. But right now, here comes
Cortez with a service ace. And I guess it's also an advantage, especially because she also warmed up in the first set.
Yeah. And this serve of the game is brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. As Cortez
following it up with a service error.
Well, we have some great stories now. Let's listen in to Mikey Abueg.
From seeing her as a little girl last June in Gville to finally debuting here in the collegiate ranks, Kylie SS told me how different it really is playing for a collegiate team. Nabanggit nga ni Kai how much more of a challenge it is for her physically now, comparing it to when she was just in high school. Bukod pa nga dyan, she was also used to playing as an open spiker in high school, but now that she is converted as a utility spiker, mas nag-focus nga daw siya sa opensa kaysa sa depensa. At the same time, she is trying her best to be more aggressive at kung paano nga daw mas may pupwesto niya ang bola sa loob ng court. For sure, this is just the start for this volleyball superstar in the making. Your thoughts, Jong and Richie?
Well, thank you for that, Mikey.
There's so many adjustments coming from high school to the intensity level of a collegiate tournament, especially for ESS. But I think she is adjusting well to Coach Jerry's program, especially when he's trusting her with a new position, new responsibilities inside of the court. And I think that she's very aware of those responsibilities, and she's doing the things that she has to do.
And you know, seeing these girls playing in JVL, it really makes me feel so old, Richie. We're just covering them during high school. At ngayon ito, naglalaro na on a collegiate level.
And you see the maturity that they also get with the experiences and exposure they have coming from the older and more developed players.
But wow, let's see.
Commending the liberos of
course,
Ateneo.
Yeah.
Kanina pa sila.
What a coverage!
Ball is still alive here.
Long rally agad tayo dito.
And the floor defense as well for the Lady Blazers has been outstanding.
Just like that, I must commend. What a valuable action we're seeing right now. This time,
Easy block there coming from Badion.
and I think this is somehow the cornerstone of the CSB Lady Blazers. They're blocking. And for Ateneo naman, yung opensa.
And you see rallies being produced here in the second set, and it just comes to show how deep the benches are for both of our teams. Oh, great floor defense as well for Ateneo.
This time, Katarig. But again, buhay pa rin ang bola dito. Nisperos.
Now this girl has something to prove. She was actually one of the key players as well in her previous game, having 7 points or 7 to 8 points on her name. So she's slowly building her name up, especially with being in the opposite side of the court.
Certainly, and giving justice to her last name, Nisperos. We all know that her sister, Faith, also part of our national team, really playing big time for the Blue Eagles as J-Lo confusing the defense there of CSB.
J-Lo De Los Santos also had a great previous game, and she's been continuing to do so in today's match, just finding those really holes in the side of the Lady Blazers. Like a while ago, she opted for a cross-court hit, but then this time, a drop ball right in the middle.
And I really like that they're varying their attacks, which means, Richie, that they're really thinking. They're really reading the defense.
Well, they have to, because the floor defense has been amazing for both sides of the court.
But right now, there, Katarig, of course.
Actually, that was Estoque.
Now on board here for CSB.
Short ball serve for Katarig.
And this time, activating the middle again. Gitigan. Denied, but the ball is still alive for Ateneo.
Miscalculated the angle for that hit. It would have been a powerful one. Although Chuatico still remains to find that adjustment, so she may need to do.
Well, that is something that Ateneo really need to work out right now, their errors.
But
right now, bumawid dito sa Chuatico.
You know, I think there comes a lot of grit and resiliency for the players to produce errors, pero ang bilis din naman talaga nila bumawi.
Certainly, and that Smart Power Play was brought to you by Smart Power Online. I know now.
You know, as an athlete, when you make those mistakes, it's such a learning moment for you and a chance for you to really prove yourself, just as Estoque produces her second point in today's ball game. Such an explosive approach.
And this spike is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. And Richie, sabi mo nga dito, I mean, also more than like the redemption after committing an error, but yung the trust of their setters, of going back to that same spiker. And right now on your screen, J-Lo, she seems very quiet, but really very deadly, especially when she's attacking. This time, yes.
Beautiful set. Unfortunate error for Ateneo. Montoro just sailing that ball out.
And these errors really helping CSB to stay close dito sa Ateneo. And Badio now. Nisperos with a good pass. That is way too out, way underneath that ball. And at this point, the world will go to CSB Lady Blazers. Errors really hunting Ateneo here.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
Shakey's Thin Crust, now with more cheese. Then, incredibly cheesier.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power All access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
in full support, happy faces and full of energy. This Shakey Super Fans of the Game is brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now.
When you see the celebration, of course, the fans really enjoying supporting their favorite team and their favorite squads. As Badyon continues to serve here for CSB. Nisperos, good pass. As Montoro babawi after that error. And yes, it is!
Unfortunate error there for the Lady Blazers because they had such great floor defense in trying to bring that ball up, but Montoro just having great net presence as well to just bring that ball over when they weren't ready.
This time.
Same thing happened. 2 consecutive drop points for Montoro.
Let's take a look on that regalo. Early Christmas gift. Montoro making the most of that regalo, of that overpass.
Another one.
Oh, yes.
But this time CSB was ready.
The SS now. Oh, yes. Body touches the net. Here comes Basili now. Good pass. This time Montoro once again. Denied by the blockers. Want to play!
Nabasa yun ang libera ng CSB, but he was a bit too short on that ball. But beautiful, beautiful play from Cortez. Just seeing that empty spot as the defenders of CSB actually moving back.
And Cortez, I mean, even during high school, I mean, niligawan na talaga ng Ateneo as their secondary setter. Meanwhile there, CSB scoring another point.
CSB establishing their basics here in the second set.
But right now, let's hear some good story there coming from Mikey Abueg.
Back in the huddle before this set, the Lady Blazers regrouped themselves, telling each other na simplihan lang ang galaw kasi hindi na nga raw nila nagagawa ang pinag-usapan nila sa loob ng court. Team Captain Jess Sidorog also pointed out how they should be more mindful of their services. The girls said, "Disa lang tayo. Kapag nag-error, bawi agad. Kapag nagkamali, adjust. And most importantly, ay huwag magpanic sa loob ng court." At tingnan natin kung makakabawi ba ang Lady Blazers sa set na ito, Jong and Richie.
I think the most important part is to remain established and composed inside of the court, to not lose your chill.
Oh, yeah.
Especially because you don't want the pressure coming into you as a player. So ayaw mong natataranta din sa court. So it's really so important for you to stay focused, to stay relaxed, and to stay in that okay zone that you're able to decide and be aware of the movements that you have inside the court.
Exactly, Richie, because you never can really question the skills and the talent of these girls. And right now, with this very tight situation, they really need also to strengthen their mental fortitude. Sabi mo nga, they need to really to stay calm. Just like this, long rally tayo dito. Wonderful coverage and defense for both squads.
Now, volleyball is a mental game, Jong. So let's see how these teams will be adjusting.
And there has been a lot of adjustments, but not that one coming from Nisperos.
Nisperos, just another drop ball in the middle, tricking both of the defenders of the Lady Blazers.
Successful outsmarting the defense of CSB. And meanwhile, oh, Shakey, first ball for CSB, denied.
But good coverage. Basilio will go to Katarig.
Oh.
Hinabol na lang niya yung bola na yun, and she was still able to produce such a beautiful point, placing that ball right in the middle of all the defenders of Ateneo.
Ginawa na lang para ni Katarig. And as you can see, if you're going to look Katarig right now, she really means business here in this match.
You know, you have to be prepared as an attacker. You don't get the perfect set all the time.
But of course, for the coverage, you really need to give your spikers such confidence. Just like that, De Los Santos denied twice, but on the third time, successful on that down-the-line kill.
De Los Santos remains resilient when it comes to her attacking, really just giving full effort each time she is set up until successful.
Exactly. Kita mo din yung coverage dito ng Ateneo for the past 2 plays. J-Lo was denied, but on the third one, changing her approach and successful and giving a point for Ateneo. J-Lo again.
Overreaching error coming from Basilio, the setter of the Lady Blazers. So that happens when they actually step over the attack line and bring the ball over. So that is counted as a violation.
Oh. Okay. And right now we are all learning here something coming from teacher Richie on the basics of volleyball. And this time, Ateneo, buhay pa rin ng bola, chasing that ball and keeping that ball alive. But J-Lo, opportunity now for CSB. Katarig! Wow!
Katarig just prepared for showdown when it comes to being set up. You see her really positioning and establishing her movement inside of the court, especially because it came from a free ball.
And this cool play is brought to you by R&B Melty. Order now. And of course, if you're CSB, yes, you're already out of contention for a podium finish, but you want to win big time here for the 5th place, and we want to give justice because you are an NCAA champion, and a lot of fans are expecting big time for your squad.
You know, I think they've proved themselves to be one of the most worthy opponents here in the Shakey Super League.
Oh, yeah. And of course, being the lone NCAA team to enter the quarterfinals, Richie, well, I think more than anything else, they also representing their respective league, which is NCAA. Speros on that soft serve. Gagawa ng paraan dito ni Stoke.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
And this time, we're already on the tail end of halfway through of ending the second set. As Coach Jerry will try to insert here Sam Nolasco for the net defense.
So the all-to-play rule is now not in play. It means everybody can go back so they can bring in their first stringers as well.
Nisperos. Shaky reception here for CSB. Gagawa ng parang ni Stock. This will be an opportunity now for Ateneo. As J-Lo. And J-Lo scoring another point for the Blue Eagles. And this time, Richie, here comes Coach Jerry banking now his trust to his starters. Rhea Dinseng will replace Katarig.
Now, same goes for Ateneo, bringing in Fujimoto and Minor back in this ball game. We have a showdown between the middle blockers.
Oh, definitely.
We have Minor in front of Nolasco, then Singh as well.
Ateneo up by 3. Fujimoto now. Shaky reception. Nobody's home for the Lady Blazers.
Beautiful serve and first step here by Fujimoto. Kakapasok lang and you see her so effective. And we all know a setter's way of attacking or attack is also coming from a serve.
But meanwhile there, denied!
Just
Minor.
like that, Fujimoto and Minor being so effective in the first minutes of their presence here in the second set.
And this block is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. And what an instant impact here. Sabi mo nga Richie here for AC Minor. And Tax Fujimoto making their presence felt. But meanwhile, Rhea Dinseng finally stops the bleeding.
very textbook volleyball is what we are experiencing here for the Lady Blazers. It was a quicker first ball coming from their libero and a quicker temp also setting up the open spiker.
Fujimoto now. AC Minor catches the line, scoring another point.
Not your usual AC Minor
yeah.
hit. Usually it tends to be shorter, but then this time seems to be very effective as she found that spot in zone 5.
And this spike is brought to you by Potato Corner Rolls as they try further now. That is a rare occasion seeing Minor attacking on the
Open side of
open
the court.
side of the court.
Yeah, usually she goes running or quicks.
And this time,
Yeah,
Minor
Fujimoto
naman.
now on the opposite side.
Opposite naman, successful. Very versatile Richie. AC Minor. But meanwhile,
now you don't know where to guard her because she
yes.
is everywhere as that ball will be awarded to Ateneo.
And meanwhile, timeout here for CSB. Let's listen in.
Gano'ng karami? Unlimited?
Up lang, Chi. Up lang. Go na, tara na, Chi. Recover lang ka. Recover lang.
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
Now, it's a very classic Coach Jerry move to let his players actually strategize by themselves and really talk amongst one another, especially because they are the ones who are playing inside of the court. So I think that's one thing that Coach Jerry wants his team to actually get or learn is to be dependent as well.
Let's see how are they going to respond after the timeout. But here comes Minor. Well, I think one of the reasons here because Shuwatiko is a middle blocker and Minor adjusting on becoming a wing spiker once again. AC Minor on the opposite.
This girl is on fire as she remains unstoppable. Everywhere she is set up inside the court, mapa open, mapa middle, running, ngayon opposite.
And AC Minor giving us a show, a proof that she can be placed anywhere on the court.
Yeah, there's a big adjustment when you're a middle or a quick attacker. And also being a wing spiker, especially because your approaches are very, very different.
Exactly, but AC Minor
just doing such a good
job.
job.
About that! Richie, right now I'm lacking out of superlatives to describe how great AC Minor playing right now.
I'm running out of words to describe this wonderful performance coming from AC Minor.
And this school play is brought to you by R&D Multi Order Now.
And to think that we were neck and neck in the second set. And Ateneo just doing such a good job and trying to finish this set. We'll see how CSB will adjust with Sam Nolasco answering.
IDSS right now finally stop the bleeding here for CSB.
This time trying to remain composed. The SS will lead her team.
But here for CSB, they really need Richie to play perfect volleyball if they want to tie things up here. Ateneo at 23, but Ateneo just 2 more points.
It will be a very risky performance coming from Benilde to really limit their errors.
Well,
especially with Sam Nolasco at the back as well. But finding that line, what a beautiful, beautiful execution of an attack coming from Montoro.
Down the line, perfectly executed from Montoro. Well, ito may request lang kay AC Richie. I mean, AC scoring already from the open opposite combination. Sana ngayon, also sa gitna. Let's see if makakascore si AC sa likod. From the pipe. That is a must watch. Soft touch will not work here for AC.
Basang-basa yan ng libero ng Lady Blazers. And Gatigan just doing such a great job manning the floor defense, but difficulty in finishing and executing those spikes and attacks for the Lady Blazers will award this set to the Ateneo Blue Eagles.
As you can see here, ending our second set, 25-16.
There's nothing like winning the game. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like Shakey's. With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
And that is our campaign for next year. Approved!
Shakey's, Shakey's, Shakey's!
Pa-deliver tayo!
Happy? Get super happy delivery with Shakey's Super App. Free delivery. Exclusive deals. If it's late, it's free. Get super happy delivery with Shakey's Super App.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
The Shakey Super League bundle is now available in 3 types: SSL 999, SSL Classic, and SSL Gold. Whether you're craving pizza, mojos, or pasta, there's a bundle for every appetite. And it gets even better. Classic and Gold bundles now come with a Shakey Super Card with even more perks and discounts. So order your bundle today, enjoy the game, and make it a win-win with Shakey's.
Set number 2 highlights as we see both teams coming in with the same intensity. Ateneo having such a great performance from De Los Santos, and of course great floor defense as well from Benilde. But once that second technical timeout came and the first stringers came in, such a shift of momentum that really just was in favor of Ateneo, just dominating, especially with the performance of AC Minor that really just shook things up, ending that set 25-16. 2 sets above now ang Ateneo. 14 attack points for Ateneo while only 8 for CSB, still struggling to activate their spikers. Pantay sa block and 2 aces naman for Ateneo and none for CSB. Medyo pantay din dito ang errors na nagawa ng parehong koponan. 8 for CSB and 7 for Ateneo.
And of course here, it's really worth the hype. AC Minor, Richie, contra UE, 7 points. But right now, 8 points so far here for the very versatile AC Minor.
It's amazing how well she adjusted to the responsibilities and roles that are given to her, and being trusted also by Coach Serio.
This set is brought to you by Shakey's Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now.
This time, Lian de Guzman will have a go at it.
Well, we haven't seen Lian de Guzman in the second set, and right now she's back. So let's see if she can be an added force here. But CSB denying that attack of Lian de Guzman.
Lady Blazers doing a great job defending that net, and they are known to be very, very effective in doing so.
And kailangan lumabas dito yung pangil ng CSB under blocking, because apparently the attacking of CSB conversion-wise, taas ng conversion dito.
First point for Liam de Guzman.
And right now, how about this duo, Richie? Right now you have de Guzman, the leading scorer during the first set, and AC Minor during the second set, alongside an ample support, of course, from Sulit Shunashima and J-Lo.
Good coverage for Ateneo.
From the pipe. Gagawa ng paraan dito ni Micah Go!
Very smart play from Micah Go. Seeing that spot.
Sa likod. Katarig, no. This time, combination kay Lian de Guzman. Ball is still alive.
That's hard to do again. And you notice that CSB is actually attempting faster tempo plays.
Oh, yeah. Pero apparently, nabantayan doon ng Ateneo. This time, AC Minor!
Ang sipag din talaga. Good ball pa rin tayo dito.
Lian de Guzman!
Faulty error from Lian de Guzman. Just inches away from getting that ball over the net. Ball will be awarded to the Lady Blazers as Basarte will now serve for her squad.
Well, I think also the defense for both squads during the pass sequences medyo umabante na dito sa gitna. If I were to be one of the players, which is it will not happen because I'm not that athletic as these players, I'll going to hit that ball long, Richie. But if I were to be one of the players,
that would have been smart. I would have loved to see that. Strong serve, but a bit too far for Basarte.
CSB now, they really need to give their 100% because it is a go home or win situation. Because if they lost this third set, they'll settle for 6th place. Good serve coming from Fujimoto. This will be free ball. Another opportunity here for Ateneo. Pupuntahan siya Nashima. Denied! Payong na payong doon. Micah po in Nolasco.
This duo, the MVP and the really, really well-decorated blockers such as Sam Nolasco will really, really challenge the attackers of the Ateneo Blue Eagles.
And this block is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chickens and Sauce Bar. Order now. Fujimoto now. Lian de Guzman naman!
Too strong of a serve for her blockers. Ang bilis talaga bumawi ng pareho nating teams dito, and it just shows how intense they can both get, especially now that we're in the third set.
And Lian de Guzman, 10 points already. 9 points rather. Just one more point for a double-digit performance. See now. A combination play.
And beautiful fake as well from Sam Nolasco that tricked the blockers of Ateneo in that last sequence.
Whoa!
This time, AC Minor.
Of course, right now, Rigi on her most comfortable position.
Just another attack point coming from AC Minor. What more can you expect?
And that Smart Power play was brought to you by Smart Power All 99 load now. AC Minor now.
Good first ball for CSB.
Lenny Borromeo. That
coming
combination.
out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, exactly. I might say it coming out from nowhere. J-Lo, Fujimoto will set up Chunashima. Long rally. This time, Ivana Sulit!
Sulit apologizing to Borromeo. That ball might have landed on her face when she spiked that ball and deflected from the block as well. So it shows so much character as well that there's so much more than volleyball, especially when those things happen inside the court.
And yes, Ivana Sulit actually proving us that she's more than just a pretty face.
This time bumawi si Borromeo, but that ball did not go over the net, which means AC Minor will remain on that service deck.
And Coach Sergio, if you're watching live, very animated as she tried to coach the Blue Eagles here on the side.
And what I'm seeing now is that Basarte will set up. Very crafty.
Yeah, good. Well, good job there coming from Qatari. I mean, for the pass sequences, itong CSB Lady Blazers are hitting the ball really hard and changing the approach right now. Just dropping that ball.
The blockings of Ateneo has been established. That's why Basarte will need to play around with the plays that she's trying to execute here with her girls. This time, Borromeo, babawi.
1-2 play will not work. Good coverage for Ateneo. J-Lo. Still, the ball's still alive. Borromeo. Chunashima now. Go!
Beautiful block there coming from Undangan.
This block is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now.
It's a blocking party for both our teams here.
And this
whether it's Sam Nolasco or Undangan in front, you will be challenged as an attacker from Ateneo, and that service ace will be coming from Katarig.
And Richie, this is what actually missing with the CSB during the second set. Their presence at the net was missing, especially after that second technical timeout. And
Yes.
they really need to bring that back.
Yeah, they were allowing Ateneo to easily get those points from those
Yeah.
attack points. So this time they're more established, but great floor defense coming from Ateneo.
With the running Cristo Dangan. Good coverage for Ateneo.
Beautiful rally. And an even better finish from Giselle Tsunashima. Maaasahan mo talaga tong babaeng to.
And this school play is brought to you by Arlie Milty Order now. Tsunashima on the tsunami attack from the opposite is successful for Ateneo.
So much skill is being displayed in today's game from both our teams. Just outsmarting each one. Estoque finding that spot effective for her squad. First technical timeout, Ateneo 7 and 8 for CSB.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
Shakey's Thin Crust, now with more cheese. Then incredibly cheesier.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Powerall. All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Beautiful smiles in support for LaSalle, CSB, and Ateneo. And these are our faces of the day. It's brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now.
And I know, Richie, these guys are familiar. But going back here, lamang dito ang CSB na isa. Ian de Guzman. Jaylo will try to make the most of the difficult set. Maika, go!
Maika Go just showing maturity inside of the court, knowing that she had two blockers in front of her and just pushing it to, and actually forcing it on the hands of the blockers just to sail out.
And Maika Go really, well, there were actually some games that Maika Go really outsmarting the defense of the opponent. And she's really very good at it. But let's see how Ateneo is going to respond. Jaylo down the line, kill successful.
You know, it's such an amazing performance coming from Jaylo de los Santos. From the first set to the second set and now the third set, she keeps showing up with full capacity to actually provide those important moments for her team.
And what an improvement actually coming from Jaylo.
But Gatigan just stabilizing that floor defense and first ball for the Lady Blazers as well.
This time, sa likod.
Perfect set coming from Pasarte to Estoque for that back row attack.
And right now, lamang na dito ang Lady Blazers ang dalawa. Let's take a look once again on that pipe attack coming from Qatari.
There's so much trust that comes with a low set or a faster tempo set, especially when it's a back row attack.
Ian de Guzman responding there for Ateneo. This will be a free ball. Fujimoto now, pupuntahan, of course, Kapitana underneath that ball.
And the referee will call for a check ball. Just barely grazing through the hands of the blockers of CSB. That's in credit for Sam Nolasco's hands, actually.
Yeah.
Because her reach is also very high.
Oh, yeah. And I really like how Fujimoto tried to put her trust to their captain, Linda Guzman. I mean, 3 consecutive points on Brady for CSB. And Linda Guzman leading the way and stopping the bleeding for Ateneo.
Faulty error here by Maika Go. And this is what happened in the second set. Lamang ang CSB and nakahabol ang Ateneo. So they don't want to make those errors and give the advantage for Ateneo to actually take advantage and gain more points and pull away.
Well, here for CSB, of course, you want to change what happened during the the second set.
Yeah.
And for Ateneo naman,
That's exactly what happened in that last sequence.
this could still be anybody's game. They're running! AC Minor! How about that AC Minor we're seeing right now, Richie? And this spike is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now.
Such a beautiful performance.
Definitely.
I'm running out of words.
Me too.
Just trying to describe the performance of all of our players today. Just really shining through everyone, especially Gatigan for those beautiful first balls. Activating and allowing her setter to really have the options to produce those plays that will be most effective, especially with the blockers of Ateneo. Medyo matangkad din. Itong si Lian de Guzman. We have Chunashima and Minor in front.
Exactly, Richie. Our liberos doing wonderful job as well. They're maybe under the limelight.
Yes.
But they're actually doing superb, wonderful coverage for our liberos, for Ateneo and CSB.
Most of the time they're very underrated, especially because it's not the last thing, or it's not the last thing that the people remember when a point is produced, but more often than not, it's because of them that these plays and these amazing attacks are being produced.
Exactly, and without them, of course, our setter cannot set up a play to our spikers, but some clarifications dito sa ating first referee, because Ateneo are, I think, wants a challenge. But here our first referee giving out some instruction to Lian de Guzman, to the captains. And I think the challenge, our first referee, the challenge really need to be called right away. But this time, I think the challenge, it will not be awarded. The point will stick here sa Lady Blazers. Si Micah go right now. J-Lo. Pupuntaan Lian de Guzman, winning redemption!
Too fast of an attack for Lian de Guzman, going down the line for that attack.
And of course, in very crucial times, you really need to trust and bank onto your team captain and Lian de Guzman.
And tricking the blockers as well of CSP. You have AC Minor to thank for that.
Certainly.
This time, Stalker remains victorious. As being one of the key players for Benilde, actually. She's had such a flawless game so far.
And I think for Basarte and Fujimoto, they have the luxury of going to anybody here inside the court, because anybody
is well equipped.
Yes, can actually make a point and contribute a point just like that. Let's see on the replay. Here comes AC Minor, double-digit performance already for AC.
Again, that perfect first ball. Oh. I'm telling you, Jong, every time Gatigan gets that first ball, it's perfectly going to Basarte. And it will be a point for the Lady Blazers. What a beautiful finish as well.
Automatic point. Good pass from Lian. Ivana stole it right now. That's the name of the game, Richie. If the liberos having a good pass, that's an automatic point for their team.
Yeah, everybody is just playing so well in today's game. Everyone is showing up for every receive, every reception, every defensive play, every spike, serve, and block.
Certainly. And I think right now, Richie, if I must say, on these squads, but right now we will be going to our second technical timeout. Lamang dito ang Lady Blazers.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
And right now, Richie, you know what I really like most about this match is that this match shows us the importance of every possession. Our liberos, the setters, and our wing spikers. It shows us how are they interconnected to each other, because without the libero, the setter cannot set up the ball to the spikers. So really great showing here to all of our players.
I think it just shows that each player right now is grabbing and embracing the roles and responsibilities that they have inside of the court. It's a collective effort to really win a game, and for everyone now, we're seeing so much effort coming from the players.
Exactly, the term collective effort should be unplaced here. If you're playing volleyball, as JLo, what a wonderful match in performance coming from her. And now scoring an ace for JLo.
And that ties us to 16 all. Timeout will be called by Coach Jerry Yee of the Lady Blazers.
Anong gusto niyong gawin? Secret lang ba yan?
Hindi pa, Coach.
Ha?
Hindi ko.
Bakit tayo niyong pakita? Kayo lang nakakaalam na gusto niyong maglaro.
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
Coach Jerry seemed to be very disappointed in how the girls are playing, because I think the confidence and what he knows the girls are capable of, hindi pa yun napapakita in today's game. And even if they're challenging Ateneo and the score is actually tied, he knows that may mapapakita pa sila, and I think that's what he's encouraging in his girls now.
Certainly, and I think if there is one person that know these
the
girls,
capabilities,
of course, that is their coach. And that is why Coach Jerry is really very disappointed here. The CSB, but responding right away, of course, the veteran Micah Go. You can see Micah Go just using the hands of the blocker to her advantage in substitution. Right now here for CSB. Tristan Dangan.
And we see Estoque also now on the sidelines, and Borromeo inside for the Lady Blazers with a beautiful save.
And Micah go right now. Offense versus defense. Ang labanan dito. A CSB. Sam Milasco. And the soft touch will not work.
Amazing floor defense and coverage from both teams.
And this time, puputahan Shima hitting from the pipe. Micah go!
Buka aset, pero nagawa ng paraan, and that just shows how much maturity and the experience Micah Go has, that every type of set, makaka-adjust siya, and she is able to produce an effective point for her squad. It's really the variety of experiences you've had, especially like reading also your defenders on the other side.
Exactly. Love the point, Richie. And Micah goes there. I may not be able to outpower you, but I can outsmart you. And meanwhile, Lian de Guzman.
Such a high intensity matchup we have today.
And of course, remember, this is the last time for now, for this year, for this season, that we're going to see these players. So of course, you want to end your campaign, your run here in this tournament on a very high note, just like again, Micah Go again and again, always on the go.
No, it wasn't the strongest of attacks, but it was really nicely placed, especially because the blockers of Ateneo were actually late to jump to defend the net at that point.
And I like the strategy of CSB right now, the defense and outsmarting the defense of Ateneo. Minor again.
Woo, just an automatic point.
Automatic
when
point.
AC Minor soars high. Let's see that once again. Perfect pass coming from J-Lo and such a trustworthy setter. Itong si Fujimoto, maaasahan mo talagang i-activate ang middle blockers. And usually middle blockers are the hardest or the most difficult or challenging rather to activate.
I know you know that really well because you were once a setter, Richie.
Yes. Takes a lot of familiarity on your movements inside of the court. At iba-iba din sila ng gusto ng set.
Oh yeah, it's really hard, no? But this time, Basarte pupuntahan dito. Still, ball is still alive!
A bit too close to the net. And a net touch violation will be called on
But sabi dito ni
the captain.
I think that she didn't, Lian Guzman is saying that she didn't touch the net. It was actually the ball.
Ipapaglaban yan ng Ateneo.
And of course, Ateneo, nilaban talaga nila yan. Just like their battle cry of one big fight, they're gonna fight for that point.
It's very crucial now that we're in the latter parts of the third set. 18 Ateneo and 20 CSB. You don't want them to pull away, especially at this part.
Let's take a look closely. Let's see. There was really a net touch. If it is really her hands, or I think they're asking for a different play, not that one.
I think they're asking for a net touch on the side, of the CSB Blazers, rather.
You see the emotions here. But right now, some clarification dito for Lian de Guzman and to our first referee. Let's take one more. Okay, I think right now Ateneo is asking that it is really CSB who touches the net first before Lian de Guzman. It was really a touch, but I think Ateneo here protesting that it is really the CSB who touches the net first.
They're not giving this point up.
But let's wait. And what will be the call dito ng ating first referee? If they're going to stick with that call or if they're going to replay that point. Let's see what will be the call here. As some clarification still has to be made coming from our first referee.
Well, it's also breaking the momentum that CSB has made. If this point will be given to them.
It is really with our first referee. But the point, let's see now.
It's a crucial point. I understand all the emotion that we are feeling in Rizal Memorial Coliseum.
The challenge of Ateneo to the university is successful.
It is successful, meaning here.
Well fought for as well.
The point now, it will be rewarded sa Ateneo. But of course, not with a delight, not with the expectation dito ni Coach Jerry naman.
The challenge of Ateneo is unsuccessful.
And this time, that will be final. Final na Richie. The challenge of Ateneo is unsuccessful, rewarding
that point to CSB.
Remember, stay here, continue the focus, good balance, set the ball, okay, adjust, okay, and defense, you know that, why you play? You saw this, the tip, you move inside and you lost the ball here. You don't stay here, she tried to use this side here. Number 10, move and do the tip in the line. You need to cover here. Who cover in the middle? The other side cover the middle. You need to cover that, okay? And you stay. Yeah, she kept a good defense here, but you fall. No, come on, let's go.
And that huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
So Coach Serio just choosing to lose that point and let go and just move on from that error.
But still some clarification after we resumed that timeout. And Coach Sergio is asking if he could replay the point. Micah go now. Overpass. Benilde Guzman, this will be an easy one. Drop ball works for Lenny Borromeo.
Beautiful placement from our rookie Borromeo. Just seeing that free spot right behind the blockers of AC Minor and Benilde Guzman.
And for Ateneo, that might be a questionable call, but of course you want to shake that off and move on. Benilde Guzman again, denied.
So much celebration on the side of the Lady Blazers as they continue their blocking party. Benilde Guzman just being denied by Borromeo and Sang Nolasco.
This block is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. But timeout here for Ateneo. Let's listen in.
It's a cover ball. Okay, this is the problem. When everybody stopped to play, what happened? When the hitter needs some help, she now think, oh, no, she's good. Receive ball, go there. Get this ball high. Okay, but remember, when you receive this long ball, we have 1 by 1, you have a space, the lines in the speed the cross. You have these two spaces like, okay, don't hit in front. You can get this explosive there, okay? And jump explosive, okay? No matter if it's pass A or B, okay? Because when you jump, the middle follow you, okay? A plus, you have all condition, but stay in good shape. Okay, pay attention. Okay, turn your body.
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
In these crucial moments of the game, Coach Sergio just continues to have such precise and direct instruction for each of his players. So we'll see the adjustments that will be made.
Well, let's see if the Ateneo Blue Eagles can translate. Not here in display.
Over
Fujimoto
reception.
now. Lenny Borromeo. Oh! I must say, Ricky, I mean, after that wrong call, I mean, not wrong call, but a call that is not favored with Ateneo, I mean, it really affected the play of Ateneo here.
Borromeo with a lucky shot.
And this time, bouncing back big time. Tsunashima, no. Sang Nolasco.
Medyo safe na rin ang galaw dito ng Ateneo, but not at that one. For Benilde Guzman, breaking that momentum and getting it back.
And for Ateneo, they just really need to shake that off, forget what happened, and moved on. This is just a 4-point lead here for CSB. But if you're CSB naman, Richie, of course, you want to close this out.
Ateneo playing very safe for now.
Katarig. This time, Tsunashima.
Nakabantay dyan si Basarte.
Katarig one more time.
Give credit to both our setters, Basarte and Fujimoto, for having such good defense as well. That ball will be challenged as AC Minor may have hit it in or out.
A lot of challenges are being called here in the latter part of the third set.
Well, this is the time to actually use those challenges, especially for crucial moments such as these.
But right now, of course, Ateneo, they really need to forget what happened and moved on. And for CSB naman, you want to take advantage that you're up by 4. But right now, Ateneo is challenging that ball if it is in or out, but it's clearly in. Good challenge for the Blue Eagles.
Ball will stay with the Blue Eagles.
Good call. Tatlong puntos. Hinahabol dito ng Blue Eagles. Good pass again. But this time, Lenny Borromeo. Set point.
You saw her approach so far back with so much conviction. She put full effort and full force for that attack to go out, especially because she had blockers right in front of her.
Pressure times here as Kyle ESS will serve for the Lady Blazers, their onset point. Safe serve, Lian Degusan Fujimoto will try to go to Tsunashima.
Nababasa na dito si Tsunashima. She may need to be more conscious of the attacks and the placements of her shots.
As Maika Go doing wonders at the back. Good coverage. Tsunashima one more time. And that's good. Good chase coming from Kai.
Great effort from the Lady Blazers, but this ball will stay with Ateneo. Still alive in the third set.
You see the effort here coming from our players as AC minor now. Ateneo, Richie right now, they need to play perfect volleyball in order for them to tie things up contra CSB. Borromeo, good pass. This time! And CSB getting one set here contra Ateneo. This is not yet over, Richie.
Such a fast tempo play, and with the help of the net, they still got this ball rolling as we will continue in set number 4. Score is 21 Ateneo and CSB 25. 2 sets up Ateneo.
There's nothing like winning the game. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like Shakey's. With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
And that is our campaign for next year. Approved!
Shakey's, Shakey's, Shakey's.
Pa-deliver tayo!
Happy? Get super happy delivery with Shakey's Super App. Free delivery. Exclusive deals. If it's late, it's free. Get super happy delivery with Shakey's Super App.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
The Shakey Super League bundle is now available in 3 types: SSL 999, SSL Classic, and SSL Gold. Whether you're craving pizza, mojos, or pasta, there's a bundle for every appetite. And it gets even better. Classic and Gold bundles now come with a Shakey Super Card for more perks and discounts. So order your bundle today, enjoy the game, and make it a win-win with Shakey's.
Set number 3 in play, as showing up is one thing that all of our players did from both teams. We had Sam Nolasco, AC Minor, and of course Lian de Guzman with such amazing performances, especially also from Maika Go and rookie Borromeo being set up by Basarte, and of course Getigan with those wonderful first balls that we have to credit her for. There's a lot of frustration and emotion coming from that last set, 21-25 in favor of the Lady Blazers this time. Set 3 statistics. 16 attack points coming from Ateneo, and nakahabol naman dito at umangat pa ang CSB with 17. Also towering over Ateneo, CSB had 4 blocks, and pantay naman dito ang service aces with 1 apiece. 4 errors for CSB and 3 for Ateneo.
And I think it's really the blocking of CSB not allowing the offense of Ateneo. And as we can see right now, CSB concentrating right now here in this match. Leading scorer here for Ateneo, Richie. Of course, you have De Guzman and Miner on double figures right now, and Jado at 8 points. And for CSB naman, third set alone, De Guzman and Katarig, 6 points. Third set alone, really playing big time. These two veterans for both squads.
Such an outstanding performance from the attackers for both teams. And the leading scorers for the College of St. Benilde, we have Katarig with 10 points, Borromeo with 6, and Nolasco as well with 6.
And right now, of course, CSB on a mission to extend this match and try to have a reverse sweep here contra Ateneo. But Ateneo is on a mission right now, and this set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now.
Buena to start things off for the Ateneo Blue Eagles with an ace. Such good presence, especially because she just came in as well here in the third set.
And that is an unusual error coming from Dorog. She's really formidable during the last sets. But this time, Buena challenging the service reception of Dorog as she continues to serve here for Ateneo. Sam Nolasco.
I love how she celebrated with such a big smile on her face. Sam Nolasco with so much conviction and getting that quick attack.
And this will be really extra dangerous as Sam Nolasco already activated for the ladies in green. Lian De Guzman, why not?
Continuing her flawless performance here, Lian De Guzman just getting that ball going for Ateneo. 2 blockers, no problem.
At this point, Richie, you can never question the skills, the firepower, and what these players can do. But it is about the team who wants it badly will surely have the advantage of winning this game as Giselle Tsunashima. Again, what a very good reception for CSB.
I agree, and those first balls are the most effective, especially to activate Sam Nolasco.
And Sam Nolasco don't need such high leaping because kita mo can go over the blockers.
Good serve from Micah Go.
5 points already here for Sam. Sam Nolasco once again.
Basarte doing a good job setting.
This time, Tsunashima sa likod.
Bantay na ang cross-court ni Tsunashima.
Lenny Borromeo. But there is a check, says our first referee. But Ateneo, again, will try to maximize our challenge system, saying that there is no check. But our first referee is way more closer when it happened. So let's see. And this time, you can see Blue Eagles.
You know, at this point, I feel like the intensity coming from both of the sides of the court. Like, even the start of the game will be crucial because it can set up also the energy that they have inside or how they play.
Let's see now on this replay if there was really any check. It's hard to decide if there was, but on that angle, it looks like there's none. Good call for Ateneo. The points will be rewarded here to Ateneo Blue Eagles. They're up by 1. As early as now, of course, for both squads, you need to start strong. You really need to gain your momentum, your rhythm as early as now. Let's see who can get that. As Borromeo again. Oh. There's a touch now and Ateneo will not protest. Velasco now serving here for CSB. Fujimoto to AC Minor.
Ball is still alive here.
AC Minor, Richie, really extra active dito since the beginning of the set.
Fujimoto still chooses De Guzman.
Pasarte na to Katarig. And Katari, how did you do that?
Just blazing through the higher points of that net. Using it to her advantage, actually. It's very hard to read a ball once it touches the net.
Confusing the defense of the Blue Eagles now, but Sam Nulaso continues to serve here for CSB. Tsunashima has been easily read dito ng CSB outside.
Katarig may need to adjust in her approach, especially because Basarte is opting for those faster tempo plays.
Her Capitana is on deck to serve. Lenny Borromeo, Basarte ginawa ng paraan. Lenny adjusting. Basarte. Reverse set. No good, says AC Minor.
Walang nakakover for the Lady Blazers as AC Minor will guard that net with her life.
And impenetrable on that sequence. Di Guzman once again. Lenny Borromeo, Basarte. Lenny Borromeo adjusting. Buena now, there's a check.
Ball will be awarded to Ateneo.
They're up by 2.
Good serve there for De Guzman. Good coverage
Oh, yeah,
also from
say.
Ateneo, but
No communication.
unfortunately, miscommunication.
And here comes CSB. Well, I must say, itong Lady Blazers, they're Team Diesel. I mean, they started this match, very slow, but slowly getting the rhythm, picking at the right time. And Sophie Buena catches the line.
Sophie Buena opting for a longer shot, seeing that the defenders of Benilde actually moving forward already.
And right now we see intensity because these squads are a good history of winning championships. Ateneo winning season 81 championship. You can never really underestimate the heart of the champions, but there was a check on that attack.
Two attackers in front for Benilde. Same with Ateneo.
This time, Tsunashima, Katarig, Basarte. Maika Go will adjust. Sophie Buena, this will be an easy one. As Maika Go. Denied, but still!
Great effort from Benilde, but Ateneo will remain victorious for that point.
They're up by 2. Ateneo leading us our first technical timeout.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
Shakey's Thin Crust, now with more cheese. Then, incredibly cheesier.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Welcome back to the Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. The Blue Eagles are positive in regaining back their momentum in this set. Back in the huddle, they told each other how they should just calm down and focus. Coach Sergio also gave technical instructions for the girls, and they also mentioned the importance of coverage and defense in order for them to win in this set. Ang sigaw ng Blue Eagles, atin to, and let's see if they can finally win in this set. Jong and Richie?
And certainly, again, these Ateneo Blue Eagles, they're once a champion. And again, you can never really underestimate Richie, the heart of the champions. Their battle cry is always one big fight, and they really need to translate that battle cry here in this match as they're up by 2, and good coverage there coming from the Blue Eagles.
Yeah, I think it's important that they're so aware of the adjustments that they have to do, especially because they have not been as calm and composed as opposed to the first 2 sets that they had, especially in the second set where they actually dominated. But for now, the momentum will stay with the Lady Blazers.
And the Blue Eagles, they really need to spread their wings once again and having this killer instinct, because itong CSB are becoming slowly a Team Diesel on the making.
Lucky serve there for Undangan.
And Richie, if you will observe, this is not the Ateneo team that we used to see during the first 2 sets.
I agree. Albuena will now serve for the Blue Eagles.
Really different Blue Eagles, speaking in their body language. And that low morale of Ateneo, of course, the CSB will take advantage. It's Basarte now.
Perfect shoot set from Basarte, but that was easily dug up by Ateneo.
Basarte once again, Nolasco bantayado.
Too low of a set, 1-2 play.
It will not work. Pupuntahan, Kapitana, Lian de Guzman!
Beautiful finish by Lian de Guzman. Hinabol niya na rin yung bola na yon. It was a bit too fast and close to the net, but she was still able to make a way for that ball to reach that floor.
And Lian de Guzman, what I really like most about her, Richie, is that she's really very vocal. I mean, she feels as if that her squad was affected after that goal during the 3rd set. And right now, Lian trying to uplift the spirits and the morale of her squads. And they don't want to put their efforts into waste. But here comes CSB, of course, challenging that run of Ateneo.
Perfect first ball here. And de Guzman once again.
But coverage is present here on the side of CSB. That is outside, and another point here for Ateneo. Kita mo, Coach Jerry Yee really very frustrated after those several errors of the Lady Blazers.
Katarig and Zam Nolasco in front for Benilde. Pero nakabantay dyan si AC Minor.
No entry, says AC Minor Katarig.
Fujimoto with so many options.
And this time, Micah go. But of course,
medyo buka doon ang set, pero nagawa ng paraan ng si Kapitana.
And porsyentuhan tayo dito. Fujimoto, of course, instant offense to Lian de Guzman.
Far reach is for Lian de Guzman to actually get that ball over.
And this time, once again, Basarte to Sam Nolasco, not her favorite set. But Lian de Guzman once again, dial number 16, and Lian de Guzman will surely respond. And that Smart Power Play was brought to you by Smart Power All 99. Load now.
Malambot. Akin na naman. Kailan ba yung akin na yan?
And that huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
Lots of emotion coming from that timeout of Coach Jerry. We'll see the adjustments coming from Ateneo now that they've had a run. And we see Chuatico as well for the Blue Eagles.
And just like what I say, Richie, during the start of this match, that both squads have paved way to some of the great players we have in the local volleyball scene. We are in search right now for new names who can banner their school pride. But Sam Nolasco responding immediately after the timeout.
Definitely not a new name. Itong si Zam Nolasco,
Yeah.
very well decorated and awarded in her respective leagues. And this time, she's just showing so much leadership in her performance.
Time and time again, AC Minor delivers here for the Blue Eagles.
It's a Minor and Nolasco show.
And Richie, as you can see, partida, I mean, slow-mo pa yun, but the ball really moving so fast.
And the placement as well for a running attack to be down the line.
This time, what will be the answer here? Lenny Borromeo.
Lucky shot for Borromeo. Barely touching that ball and still gaining a point. Nolasco now in the back row, serving for the Lady Blazers.
And here at Ateneo, they need to work on their coverage too. And this time, the formidable Sam Nolasco on deck to serve here. Good serve.
Good first ball by Ateneo. Hindi mauulit, sabi ng blockers ng CSB.
Ascatarig now. Ball is still alive. Good coverage.
Now this girl has a name that
Yes.
she is building, Jong. And in the previous games, she's just been showing up with so much maturity in the way that she plays. And given that she's one of the young players of Benilde, she's been adjusting to the system so well.
And as you can see with that frame of Lenny Borromeo, you can never really expect such power from her just like that. Of Chunashima.
Mahirap talaga basahin ng mga kaliwete.
And what I also like here about Chunashima, I mean, not the tallest of an opposite hitter.
Yes.
But so much firepower within.
And so much great direction when she places her balls. You see it actually going in between the blocker's hands. This time, sasagot naman si Katarig.
And that time, pumalo sa gitna.
Sagutan na lang ng palo ang nangyayari dito sa Rizal Memorial Coliseum.
Kahit Katarig with 12 points. She played big time during the first set. But this time, Fujimoto.
Heading that Ardena. Sophie Buena's attack will sail out.
And they need to be extra careful. We're already halfway through of ending this fourth set. Good pass coming from Lian de Guzman. Combination dito. Tsunashima above the blockers.
Tsunashima now being activated in the middle part of the court instead of the opposite and open side. Just shows how much versatility she has as a decorated and well-respected attacker.
With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
With all smiles. As she continue to tally her points here in this match contra Ateneo. As AC Minor, who's having such a wonderful game right now, on deck to serve here for Ateneo.
Beautiful set by Basarte. Sorry for cutting you
Yes,
off there, Jong. I was just amazed.
Well, me too, Richie. Amazing execution, I must say, here for CSB. As you can see, picture perfect, Christy Ondangan on the running. Sophie Buena breaking that great wall of CSB.
Cut shots seem to be working for Sophie Buena, with the net being her best friend as well.
And this time, Shinoshima, your lefty, good serve. Maika go. Another chance here for the CSB Lady Blazer.
Medyo na late dun ang blocking ni Buena. That's why that ball was really going to be difficult to cover. That's crediting Ondangan.
And with that running attack of Kriste Ondangan, she'll be on deck to serve. And Sam Nolasco right now manning the net here for CSB. Just like that, you can never go wrong if Sam Nolasco.
No entry at all when it comes to Sam Nolasco guarding that tall wall for the Lady Blazers.
And blocking is the special ingredients here for CSB Lady Blazers as Fujimoto will go to a running attack there. Chuatigo.
So much power and force coming from Chuatico for that running attack.
18 to 17. Sophie Buena. What a good pass here. Time and time again for Lenny Borromeo.
Fujimoto to the middle, but that sails out.
That sails out, but Ateneo girl says there's a touch. Are they going to challenge that? They're not.
Saving that ball for now. That challenge, rather.
Yeah, we're tied at 18. Full rotation here for CSB as Basarte will serve here for CSB. Ticket sa net. Sam Nolasco. You can never give a free ball to Sam.
And you see how she really followed and anticipated that missed reception coming from Ateneo. Really guarding, you know, as a middle blocker.
Oh, yeah.
Babantayan at babantayan mo din ng setter if hindi niya pa na bibigay sa spiker ang bola, because more often than not, she can drop that ball.
And right now, I think tables have turned here on the side of CSB. The momentum. The reason for Ateneo to call a timeout. Let's listen in.
Hey, calm down. Tranquilo, calm down. Yeah. Only stay in front of the ball because it's a long serve. You get in front of the ball and push this ball. Okay, don't lose the opportunities. Okay, I tell you, don't worry about the block. Look, you hit over the block. Yeah. Okay, pay attention. Okay, and remember, if you feel you got a good approach, don't try to do here. You hit. Go, the cover catch this ball here. Okay, pay attention.
Let's go.
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G.
Remain calm is something that Coach Serio is telling his girls, especially because he's noticing that the movements inside the court, medyo nagugulo na rin yung composure nila sa loob, and that sets it for them, breaking the momentum of CSB as Chuatico will now serve for the Blue Eagles.
And with the match this close, Richie, you can never really afford to commit an error and give. You're not just giving a free point to your opponent, you're actually giving the momentum to your opponent. But
and you don't want them to be consistent with that.
And this time, Katarig now. Good coverage for Ateneo, but this will be a free ball on the side of CSB and as well as on the side of Ateneo. Yandy Guzman responding immediately here for the Blue Eagles.
Maaasahan at maaasahan itong si Lian de Guzman. Let's see that play once again. Two blockers in front of her, and following Coach Serio's sayings or words, don't be afraid.
Certainly, you can always rely with Lian de Guzman. With a little bit of stare down there coming from Clyde Katarig.
Sagutan na ng palo dito sa dalawang koponan. Katarig just faking the blockers.
And I must say, Basarte is doing a wonderful job. They are creating different variations, different play, really deceiving the defense of Ateneo. Wow!
So much celebration on the side of the girls in white and blue.
And right now, Richie, you know, more than the firepower, more than the power that these girls are showing, I'm really excited. Who can give out their very best? And for sure, the team who wants it badly will surely win this match. This time, sa gitna, Katarig, nabasa na doon. Oh, good coverage for Ateneo. Lian de Guzman, gagawa ng paraan. Basarte, this will not be an easy one there for Borromeo.
Long shot there for Borromeo.
Ball is still alive. Basarte to Sam Nolasco. Ball is still alive. First referee says it's out. Are they going to challenge that one? First referee calling Captain Lian de Guzman. And I think giving out some instructions. And let's wait, Richie, if there going to be some challenge here on the side. Yellow card there will be given to
Coach Serio.
Coach Serio.
That's a yellow card for unresolved warning to the head coach of the Ateneo Eagles. This is
And I hope that this will not affect the morale and the adrenaline of Ateneo. Exact same time during the third set, during the questionable call.
Just 1 point away from each other. One to close this game and one to even extend.
This one, the young Kylie SS will serve for CSB as Fujimoto. Babalikan dito. Lian de Guzman with another point.
Too much power for Lian de Guzman. Open side, opposite side. You will expect her to deliver.
And that's how you really want to respond after that error, Richie, again to redeem yourself and scoring such a beautiful point.
But this time, where will she place herself? Especially because she's in the backside of the court, but that ball will still be awarded to the Blue Eagles.
Coach Jerry Yee will call a timeout. Let's listen in.
Yung maayos lang, yung malinis lang, bakit ganun? Ha?
Nadikit ko po, Coach.
Hindi ba tayo mag-ensayo ng ganun?
Ay, sala! Ayan! Ma'am! Hindi!
That huddle was powered by Smart 5G. And this time, Kapitana Lian de Guzman. And if we only have such a statistics on measuring leadership, measuring
In performance as well.
Exactly. I think Lian de Guzman will be an MVP on that match. Really very vocal, really very effective on uplifting her teammates here. As Clyde Katarig again.
Katarig just remains to be on top of things for the Lady Blazers. Doing damage on the defensive system of Ateneo. Wala nang magawa.
Oh. Your silent operator from Taft Avenue, Clyde Katarig.
Pero sasagot dito si Tsunashima, but that ball sails out. And I believe a challenge will be called by Coach Serio and his team.
And you see on Tsunashima's face that she's really very confident and really very convinced that that ball is really in. Well, let's see on the replay. Because if it is in Richie, it will set Ateneo on match point.
Very sharp eye And great decision making for Coach Serio to call that challenge.
Tsunashima, just when you needed her the most, that tsunami attack from Tsunashima was successful.
Very crucial point here for AC Minor to put this ball in. Has to challenge that first ball.
This time, Christy Ondangan. Fujimoto, Tsunashima, no, not yet! Good coverage. Basarte, Tsunashima again!
Buhay pa rin dito ang bola.
Basarte kayo pupunta. Everybody's on the edge of their seat right now. Fujimoto, Tsunashima! Tsunashima! Finally giving Ateneo their win here tonight!
So much emotions coming from both sides of the court. But Ateneo with such a well-deserved win. Look at that fast sequence. Tsunashima just doing the job for the Blue Eagles. Everybody screaming their lungs out for all the effort that was placed in that last rally just to close this game up.
And this time, Richie, the one big fight spirit here, still alive for the Katipunan-based Ateneo Blue Eagles. But of course, for CSB Richie, there's nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, they reach to be in the 6th place. You know, out of the 18 teams we have in this league, you're placing 6th. That's really something. That's really something big.
It was such a great run for the Lady Blazers as well. But that sets it up for us as Ateneo will win this in 4 sets, 25-23.
There's nothing like winning the game. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like Shakey's. With Smart Postpaid, enjoy awesome perks, the latest gadgets, and exciting entertainment. It's more than a plan. Smart Postpaid. Live more today.
And that is our campaign for next year. Approved!
Shakey's.
Deliver tayo!
Happy? Get super happy delivery with Shakey's Super App. Free delivery. Exclusive deals. If it's late, it's free. Get super happy delivery with Shakey's Super App.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
And Ateneo, Blue Eagles winning this match against CSB in 4 sets, 26-24, 25-16, 21-25, and 25-23. Well, this MVP of the match is brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken emojis now.
It was impossible to choose just one MVP. We have a double MVP for today's match, Minor and De Guzman. So 20 points for Leon De Guzman, 19 attacks and 1 ace, while for AC Minor, 13 points, 12 attacks and 1 block. This dynamic duo became unstoppable for Ateneo, just providing that force of encouragement for everyone to be uplifted, providing this win for the girls in blue and white.
And our MVPs of the match is with Mikey Abueg. Mikey, take it away.
Truly unstoppable. We have 2 MVPs of the match, Leon De Guzman and AC Minor. Congratulations, girls. Let's start with you, Leon. Your leadership really played such a huge role for this match. Sa tingin mo, especially during the last 2 sets, paano kayo humapit?
sabi ko nga sila, wag masyadong relax kasi nakikita ko na hindi to yung laro namin pag nagte-training kami. Sabi ko nga, ilaban lang nila, nandito kami magtutulong sa isa't isa.
Ngayon naman with you, AC, we really saw how much you guys improved in the Shakey Super League. How much does this speak for the progress of the team?
Siyempre kahit hindi kami nakarating sa semis, this match proved us na kaya namin makipag sa palaran sa dulo ng year na to.
Now, do you guys want to greet anyone?
Una, happy birthday kay Erich ngayon and sa De Guzman's family, Diaz, Biglang Awa, and Gomez, and of course sa pamangkin ko kay Lily.
Shout out. Hi, mother! Shout out sa teammates ko, hindi namin nagawa to kung wala sila.
At dahil dyan, meron kayong gifts from Shakey's. Congratulations to our 5th placers, the Ateneo Blue Eagles. Balik sa inyo, girls.
Right now, so much joy there for this victory. And this victory really means a lot for the Blue Eagles. And let's check out our Smart Powered Up plays presented by Smart. Give the most affordable Smart 5G phone for just 5,450 pesos.
Set number 1, we had both of our teams starting off very strong, but Ateneo just leading in the latter parts of the set. We had De Los Santos, who came in the latter parts of the set, and of course Leon de Guzman, who just had such an outstanding performance.
Well, 26-24 our score during the first set. That is a close set, by the way. And during the second set, it is where Ateneo giving out so much offense, especially AC Minor performing and hitting the ball on different side of the court.
Now we also had Benilde, who actually stayed close, but it was really just an AC Minor show at the latter parts of the set, ending that set 25-16. Set number 3 is where CSB heavily challenged the Ateneo Blue Eagles, especially producing those perfectly timed attacks and, of course, great floor defense at that part.
And CSB Lady Blazers showing us the heart of a champion, not giving up on that point. And there you go, Lady Blazer extending this match to fourth set, 25-21. And as we can see, set 4, I must say that is one of the best sets we have had here in this match contra CSB and Ateneo. Everybody really performing really well for CSB Lady Blazers. Richie, the middle blockers is really manning the net really well. But the performance of Leon de Guzman, sabi mo nga, and also AC Minor, napakataas ng porsyento, especially when they're spiking the ball.
You just have to commend the liberos, the setters, and everyone who just gave full effort to produce such a memorable and convincing win.
And our fourth set, 25-23, in Ateneo getting the 5th place here in this tournament. And as we can see here in this match, Ateneo leading with attacks with 64 and 48.
For block, CSB lamang naman dito with 9 and 4 for Ateneo. And for service aces, Ateneo had more with just 5 and 4 of CSB. For the opponent errors, 24 errors for CSB and 27 for Ateneo. Ending this match in a 3-1 win regarding sets for Ateneo.
And Rishi, we're already all set for the classifications round. 5th place Ateneo, CSB at 6, UE at 7, and completing the cast for our 8 teams who've made it into our cut is UP at 8th place. And we're yet to find out, Richie, who will be our champions, who are going to get the bronze medal next week. And here in the finals, again, one more time, we're going to see a replay, a rematch of NU contra DLSU, a redemption over revenge. Let's see who will come out victorious. And for our bronze medal match naman, makikita natin dito, UST Golden Tigresses going against FEU Lady Tamaraws. There's so much to anticipate. We have a week to, I know everybody's really excited, but we have a week to find out who will end up standing in our pedestal really high. And this time, as we can see, this tournament is really different because we have a specialized trophy, and this is not just a simple trophy, Richie. This trophy is made out of a hard work, and this will remind the champions yung pinagdaanan nila. Out of 18 teams, imagine you will be standing high in the pedestal, and this trophy will be awarded. Whoever wins this game, LaSalle contra NU on a best of 3 series, but first on November 22 next week Friday at 6:30 in the evening here in Rizal Memorial Coliseum. The finals game 1 contra DLSU and NU, and this has been Jong Panero and of course Richie Cordero and Mikey Abueg on the side. This has been the Shakey Super League organized by the Athletic Events and Sport Management Incorporated.
To the finals. NU, their 3rd straight finals appearance. It's gonna be a rematch of the 2022 Shakey Super League finals